Alright, Josh here, and welcome to another episode of our Pokemon VGC 2019 Battle Spot Live Series. Now, in the past 3 episodes, we've been using this XY team. It's been going fairly averagely. Definitely not been doing good, definitely not been doing bad, although I've definitely made some really bad plays in the past couple of episodes. Some really silly mistakes. Hopefully I'm a bit more with it today. My brain's functioning. I need to think about things a bit more without pulling the trigger too fast, especially, I think in the last episode I definitely pulled the trigger too fast with Katana. My opponent baited me, which was a good play, but I literally fell straight for that. Can't be doing things like that. Can't be doing things like that. And in the last episode as well, we played against this like really interesting Drifblim Lily team, which is actually piloted by Lucky Wolf. She has a YouTube channel and does like VGC stuff, so you should definitely go check that out. And I was thinking for ages, like, how the hell do I beat that team? So let's try and find an opponent. And I was thinking, like, right, like we was talking in the comments, and some of you guys saying, yeah, I literally probably just had to go for the Geomancy, but it was risky. And I was thinking, like, maybe not leading Veltor, maybe go like Ninetales. I could potentially roar out the Drifblim, so it's not got its boost. Oh no, but it was, yeah, it's awkward because the only way I could really win that is if I did get the Geomancy off turn 1. But that's like, in that situation, what happened? It was Gravity Hypnosis into Yveltal, which was a really good call by her, predicting my Xerneas Protect, which obviously I did. So good call on her end. And then I was thinking, like, yeah, so if I did Geomancy, obviously, it would have been in a good position. But, you know, Geomancy in front of like a Scarflail and a Drifblim is so risky. It's super simple for your opponent just to potentially attack into Xerneas, Haze. Drifblim gets clear Smog as well. If they Tailwind, I would have been in a bad spot as well. There's so many things that could have gone wrong. Anyway, yeah, so that was it. That was a really cool team, and I think it would work in best of 3 as well. Like, that got me big time, and there was nothing I could do about it. But even in a best of 3, like the next game, it's like the mind game's like, you don't have to go for that again. You can easily just go Tailwind. I could be playing as if you were going to go Gravity Hypnosis. So that's a really cool team. Anyway, I've wasted like 30 seconds about an old game, but we've got this new game. So we've got Rain with Ferrothorn. Interesting. Another Lele. I mean, Scarf Lele or Scarf. Something Scarf. It's either Lele or Kyogre. I might go Zern Salazzle. That maybe seems a bit silly. I feel like I want Salazzle though. Or is him on top better? I think maybe him on top is better for this. Yeah. We definitely want Ninetales, and we definitely want Yveltal. Do we want him on top or Salazzle? Him on top or Salazzle? No, we'll go him on top. We'll go him on top. Oh, I kind of want Salazzle. I'm just thinking if my opponent goes like Incineroar thing. Xerneas. Oh, I bought Coconut Water again. Last summer I was obsessed with Coconut Water, right? I haven't bought it for ages because it's so expensive. It's like, well, I'm paying in euros obviously, I'm in Spain. It's like €270 for like a litre carton. That's a bit steep. That is a little bit steep. Okay, so this isn't great. It is Scarf Kyogre though. Okay, we know that. Okay, that's nice to know. The question is, do you... I mean, there's a few man games here. Like, obviously, like, I can wide guard, but Lele can just attack into Xerneas, which is not ideal. It could be... depends what item it is. We are faster than a Lele. But if my opponent like Scalds into Xerneas and Psyshocks into Xerneas, we're in a lot of trouble. The other thing I could do is swap Ninetales in. I think I would have wide guard. And just a wide guard. I'm going for it. This could go extremely wrong if my opponent reads this, which they probably will do. Maybe that was a bad start. Nope, it wasn't a bad start. Okay, that was a little bit risky. Like, that was not like impossible to read, so that was a little bit risky, I guess. I guess my opponent could have thought, it depends what Lele does. If it's side shocks, I don't mind that too much. Don't mind that too much. Actually, maybe I do mind that a little bit. Okay, we're boosted. Let's see what Lele does. Ideally, just takes out him on top. Yeah, okay. Let's see how much this does. It's going to do a lot. Yeah, that is a lot. I'm actually going to protect because I'm bringing Ninetales. You see, I'm a little bit worried about it being Focus Sash Lele. Yeah, okay. Incineroar comes in. Okay. Okay, that wasn't the best switch for me then. Didn't expect Incineroar to come in. See, the thing is now a Flare Blitz is going to take me out. I can't get rid of this Lele though. Oh! Okay. Yeah, this is definitely not ideal. Even if I bring him on top in, I could just potentially get side shocked again, you see. I think I have to go for that. Yeah, that's awkward. I'm gonna kill a Lele at least, that's one annoying thing out of the way. Yeah, see, I knew Dazzling Gleam doesn't get Lele, that's why it was a bit... We're gonna lose Xerneas here. My opponent should just Flare Blitz. I'd be very surprised if it didn't. Oh, it's actually just knockoff. That's interesting. They pretty much had a free KO on my Xerneas there. I'm not sure why they didn't go for that. I'm guessing maybe they thought I'd Dazzle? I don't know. That's interesting. Kyogre's back out. How much did Dazzle do to Incineroar? That's AV Incineroar. It's gotta be. You should be doing way more damage. So I can safely protect because there's no way that's not AV Incineroar. Like that is like it has to be. You should be doing a lot more damage than that. Dazzling Gleam obviously. Should be doing like 60 odd. Potentially 70. That did like 40. Okay, just going for a spread move again, so I really don't mind that. See a U-turn. Him on top, taking that like a champion. And Incineroar just going for plays. Okay, so again, super safe play now. We can literally just Moonblast into the Incineroar, which will get it, and we can Wide Guard again. And if we take out the Incineroar, if it doesn't switch out, obviously then Kyogre's locked into Origin Pulse, and it's basically useless, which is ideal. Oh god, this coconut water is good. So good. Why does it have to be so expensive? I go through it so fast as well. Yeah, we do get it. Now I'm going to have a sip of water. And I've got a cup of coffee as well. I've got a variety of drinks today. Okay, so we're pretty much golden now. Maybe the last was Ferrothorn. Wouldn't really surprise me. Oh, it's actually Xerneas. Oh, great. So here I'm just literally going to Wide Guard and Moonblast. There's no reason not to. I can Wide Guard all day until I run out of Wide Guards, and then I can't. But this game's over. Like, my opponent has to go for Geomancy, I guess. I don't think we have a choice. But this should get it. Unless he's got a lot of bulk. Depends. Nope. And that's game. And Kyogre's basically useless, which is fantastic. Okay, so that went a bit better. We played that a little bit more smartly. Although there was a couple of, obviously, there was a couple of potential turns that could have gone wrong. That turn, my opponent had that turn where they could have actually just... they could have just doubled the Xerneas. I'm not really sure why they didn't. Like, I'm not sure why they didn't actually. Yeah, if they just Psyshocked and Flare Blitzed, I would have lost Xerneas. I guess he could have thought I might have protected, but like I really needed rid of that Lele. Yeah, they definitely could have won there. Well, not won. I don't want to say won because obviously I still had Yveltal in the back and stuff, but we would have got rid of Lele, but we could have just gone down. And then what is it like? Hit him on top. I mean, they did have Xerneas in the back, so yeah, it would have been a lot harder. It would definitely would have been a lot harder if they'd gone for the Flare Blitz. Interesting why they didn't. Always better going offensive. I really want to use some more like Salazzle action. We've never really used Salazzle. It is good though. Obviously, it's not great when it's like Lele Scarf Ogre. That's not something I want to bring Salazzle to, or Scarf Ogre and Serena. That's not something I want to bring it to either. But like when people lead Incineroar Xerneas against Salazzle Xerneas, it's just so funny. It's so straightforward. It's just fake out the Xerneas and hope the opposing Incineroar encores. Fakes out, then you can just encore it, and then you encore is so good. Like encore is so good. It's a fast one as well. You know, it can just really just tear down your opponents. But then, like even encoring into protect is good, but you have to obviously make sure you don't attack into that protect, like me. Okay, this is a bit of a pain. Ho-Oh is a pain. Ho-Oh is a big pain. And Shed Ninja is a big pain. Yveltal is very important here, although I'm a bit wary about that Jinx. I am definitely wary about that Jinx. I mean, I can just deck it with Sucker Punch and stuff, but I still have to be a bit careful. Ho-Oh's a pain. I hate playing against Ho-Oh. Every team I build is weak to Ho-Oh, and this one isn't any different. Kind of forces me in a way to bring Landorus. But is Landorus good here? No, you've got a water, like obviously the most powerful water type and a eyesight, so that's not ideal. Like, do I want Xerneas? It's supposed to be like Salazzle Landorus. Is that bad? Salazzle Landorus? Do I want Xerneas? Xerneas is always good though, most of the time. No. Quick. 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 Oh, just got that in. Oh my god, I was thinking about it way too much. I'm not sure if this is right. I'm just going to go Xern. We'll start with Xern. Maybe I should have brought Ninetales. The thing was, I was thinking about Ninetales obviously purely for the Kyogre, but I do not want to power up that damn Ho-Oh. Which is why I need Landorus. I need to keep Landorus alive. Okay, this is a really, like, Ho-Oh is just really hard. I always struggle against Ho-Oh. Okay, it's Kyogre Jinx. Okay, that's really not bad actually. I don't mind that at all. Because this is not Scarf Ogre. Okay, it's not Scarf Kyogre. Okay, this is great. This is really good. This is great. This is great because, for one, I'm going to fake out Kyogre. That's going to be the starting point. Do you want a Geomancy? We're gonna try Geomancy. No doubt I'm just gonna get faked out by Jinx. Hopefully, then I can encore it. Please fake out. Please fake out. Please fake out. Oh, it didn't fake out. Wait, it doesn't get anything like, it doesn't get raw, does it? Does Jinx get raw? Icy Wind? What's he doing? I don't like what this Jinx is doing. Could be doing ice. It could be Icy Winding. That would make a lot of sense. What's he doing? No! Anything but that. Anything but that. That's horrific. Worst move ever. Why would you do that? Definitely don't want to encore into bloody icy flipping Oh, damn. I forgot that's who gets Lovely Kiss. Like, I'm so used to seeing it on Smeargle now that I forgot that Jinx is the actually original. That's so funny. Okay, like, I want to attack Jinx, but like, Kyogre's gonna be doing a lot of damage because I think it might be Specs. Just because it didn't protect. I might Sludge Bomb. Okay, Xerneas, it's time to wake up. Oh, Jinx. Oh, Jinx. We don't like Lovely Kiss, guys. Oh, there's Icy Wind. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, well, I'm still at +1 with Xerneas. If I wake up next turn... Yeah, it did Water Spout. I'm pretty sure it's Specs. Okay. The problem is that Jinx is going to be faster than my Yveltal. And Melandorus. So... I have to be so careful. It depends what it goes for. I can... See, I don't want to... Like, I want to Sucker Punch one of them. But... Kyogre could switch out. Jinx might go for Lovely Kiss onto Yveltal. So I probably don't want to Sucker Punch. Oops, and I'm clicking Sucker Punch. Yep, that makes 100%. Well, that makes sense. Well done me. So I'm just going to Gleam and Snarl. I could see Kyogre switch out, you see. I'm expecting another Lovely Kiss. I needed Xerneas to wake up, really. Ideally, Xerneas wakes up. If it doesn't, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble, to be honest. Switch out Kyogre. Oh, I'm still asleep, for goodness sake. And there's Lovely Kiss. Yes! Well done, Yveltal. Well done, Yveltal. That's how we do it. That is how we do it. I did half to that Jinx. That's actually quite interesting. Jinx is like... Oh, it's Warterium C. You just didn't feel like protecting ever. Okay. Oh, probably scared of Encore. Okay, that makes sense. Well done. Oh, this is gonna hurt, especially if it's into... Yep. Can I live and base it -1? That's a lot of damage. But I really, really need to wake up this turn. Like, super need to wake up this turn. I might Oblivion Wing this time, just in case I take any damage. We should get Jinx with Dazzling Gleam. Come on, Xerneas. For goodness sake. Yay! Right, now we're golden. Thank God. Oh, Jinx. Jinx! Giving us issues. I actually was looking at Jinx for another team. Like, I've been trying to decide, like, obviously after I'm gonna finish this team. Next episode is actually the last time with this team, and because I realised that if we could have potential for 3 more teams, we could have 5 episodes apiece. Okay, the last one is Ho-Oh. Not really a surprise, which is kind of annoying. I kind of want to foul play Ho-Oh. Luckily, we did save Landorus, but I have to be very, very careful of you know, that move that I can't remember the damn name of. I kind of have to protect. Sacred Fire, that's the one. That's the bugger. So, yeah, I realised we can have 5 more episodes. 3 teams, 5 episodes apiece, including this one. Yep, there's a fake out. Not really surprised there, probably Tailwind. That does a lot of damage. That did a lot. I'm actually very surprised at how much that did. I guess I could try and Sucker Punch Ho-Oh. Although it might recover, that's the thing. But I think we can just... I'm actually impressed about how much that did. I'm tempted to Sucker Punch, but I think I'm still going to go probably lose Xerneas here, which is fine because then I get Lando in. Double Intimidate, Protect. I can ground EMZ the Incineroar. And then Yveltal, as long as I don't get burnt. No Protects. Ho-Oh's not really likely to carry Protect anyway. Just goes Sacred Fire. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, GG. Get Ho-Oh with Foul Play, unless there's a crit here. Wait, don't speak that into existence. Don't. Okay. Incineroar's taking a lot of damage, which is Foul Play. Okay, Ho-Oh wasn't actually as big of an issue as it did, and we did manage to keep our lovely Landorus in the back for the end game. Wow, yeah, Jinx was a little bit of a pain. I didn't think about Love the Kiss. I didn't consider Love the Kiss at all. I'm so used to it on Smeagol that I forgot the Jinx is Jinx's move. That's so funny. I mean, there's really nothing that can go wrong here. No, it's GG. Probably in a forfeit, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, so keeping Lando in the back was a nice call. Obviously, worst case scenario then. But I didn't. Foul Play was doing a lot, so it wasn't actually that bad. Yveltal can kind of take care of the Ho-Oh. Would be if obviously Sacred Fire burnt Landorus, and yeah, that's why that's why I was like hesitant not to bring Ninetales, so I didn't want to boost the Ho-Oh at all. We don't want to be boosting that Sacred Fire. Sacred Fire is so strong and so good as well. I mean, 50% chance to burn, that's busted. Even though that burns every time, 50%, yeah, every time. It's basically every time. It feels like every time when you're going against it. And when you're using it, it feels like never. But yeah, as I was saying, we got, like, I realised it was, I'm not even going to finish what I was saying. We got an Necrozma version 2. I was going to carry on skipping, but, oh, this is interesting. We got Charizard. That's not something I've seen for a while. Oh, actually, this is kind of tricky. Charizard is really good. Like, and the Persian is an interesting one. Now, I think. Wait, I can't remember 100%, but I think my Salazzle is not max speed. I think I dropped it a bit just for a tiny bit of bulk. And I'm not sure if I outspeed Persian or not. Like, I can't remember if I outspeed Persian. I feel like I might not outspeed Persian. My opponent has the potential for Trick Room. My opponent has the potential for Tailwind, which is always nice and awkward to go against. I need to bring Xerneas, or I don't really beat Groudon. Yveltal's kind of bad. Charizard's a pain. I need Hitmontop 100%, and I think I need Landorus as well. Landorus is great, but I've got to be very careful with it, especially against Charizard, because I'm guessing it's Therium Z, and that will 100% knock me out. Yeah, I think I have to go that. This is going to be tough, and hopefully, like, this could be quite a good match as well. Yeah, this is a really tough one. That's a really good team my opponent's running there. Charizard is really scary. Like, when you're not running Rain, Charizard, like Therium Z from Charizard when it's solar power. Oh god, it just. I mean, it kills Xerneas. That's 100%. That's guaranteed. In the sun, it's really strong. I think I have to go this. I don't really have a choice. It's Persian Charizard. Okay, so yeah, I can see this. This is where I can't remember if I'm max speed. Can't remember if I'm max speed, guys. I dropped my stick. I kind of have to fake out Charizard. Don't really have a choice. I mean, I can see the Persian faking out me, or faking out my Xerneas, or I don't know. Maybe it won't. Persian also gets Taunt, gets Icy Wind. Persian's awkward. I could just Dazzle. I'm too scared of Persian for Taunt. Persian also might be faster than. If it fakes out, I can potentially. Oh, it's just Pine Shot actually. Onto Couldn't Geoman Seed. Geomanced. Could have got the free Geo. That's very frustrating. But I didn't. I stack attacker and I didn't Geomancy, so that's actually kind of good for us, to be honest. Okay, that's a good amount of damage on Charizard. I mean, there's the potential for Trick Room, right? Let's Sludge Bomb Charizard, and I'm just going to switch into him on top. That's pretty safe. If a Fire Rim Z goes into Xerneas, it's fine. If a Gyro Ball goes into Xerneas slot, it's fine. Him on top takes us both. Worst case scenario is Tailwind. Tailwind is not great. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, you've got a Tailwind user and a Trick Room user. Actually, Trick Room would actually be better for me, 100%, because we've already seen Persian and Charizard. Landorus underspeeds both. That would be way better for me if my opponent goes that. That's the ideal scenario, actually, now. Get a decent amount of damage on the Charizard. It's not going to knock it out, obviously, because I did take a thingy. And it is Tailwind, okay. It's not going to be a Trick Room, so it's just going to be a Gyro Ball. Or it's actually just Rock Slide. Okay, that's smart. Salazzle down to the Sage. What I could do here is I'm really worried about Groudon. I mean, you've got to be a bit worried if you stack attacker, right? I really want rid of this Charizard as well. Please tell me, do I have Feint on my Hitmontop? Oh, I do have Feint on my Hitmontop. I'm gonna get rid of the Charizard. I think Charizard protects. Stack attacker switches into something. Oh, Charizard. That's kind of annoying. Groudon. I mean, if I get a poison, you know, we're not going to complain about those at all. Okay, stack attacker protects. Okay, that's really good. That's so good because I can keep Salazzle alive, which is so important for killing Charizard. Like, very important. Because it's faster. Poison? No poison. That's fine. Okay, we're going to switch Salazzle into Landorus. And I guess I could just try and close combat. No doubt my opponent switches into Charizard. Or, well, if they switch into Persian, it's going to take a lot of damage, so I would imagine Charizard comes in there. But close combat? Close combat strikes resisted, but Charizard's low. I might actually put it in Feint range. See, I'm not too worried about keeping him on top alive because I've got Landorus. You see, so that is kind of more, you know, that could really deck stack attacker. One thing I'm a tiny bit worried about is like my opponent like Trick Rooming on like the last turn of Tailwind or something. That would be a bit awkward. I think we see stack go into Charizard. You can't protect. Or Groudon ground EMC. Yeah, Charizard. Oh, Persian. Well, Persian's going to take a lot of damage, so that's fine by me, to be honest. Precipice Blades, that's fine. Shouldn't knock out him on top. Oh, look at that, take that like a champion. A champion! Yeah, and that does a lot of damage. I knew it would. How many turns to Tailwind left? 1. I could Rock Slide, expecting Charizard to come in. Definitely want to keep him on top. I might switch Salazzle in to rinse it. Like, actually, if Salazzle goes down, like, as long as I keep him on top, I can feint it. Like, fake out, scare it, basically. Actually, maybe that was a mistake. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have kept. Ooh. That was interesting. Thunder Punch. Huh. Okay. What was he expecting to come in there? Thunder Punch? Thunder Punch? I can't stop saying Thunder Punch. That was an interesting one. Okay. I'm gonna Rock Slide. And we're gonna Moonblast the Groudon. Persian can Parting Shot, it can Taunt. What's it gonna do? My opponent's in a bit of an awkward spot, to be honest. Like Persian, it can Icy Wind, it can Taunt Xerneas, Groudon protects, that's fine. It's probably going to see Icy Wind actually, which is kind of bad. Yep, there's Taunt. Okay. Does this knock out Persian? Persian, you know, Persian can be bulky. Okay, right. Charizard comes back in now, like no doubt about it. No doubt at all. Okay. The question is now, do I mean, Charizard can Tailwind. It can also it's risking Firium Z on both. So I could either Geomancy. I could Geomancy and Rock Slide. Charizard can only KO one. Groudon is weak. I don't think he can knock out either. Like, you've got a double one to knock it out. So, like, either I knock out Charizard or I get a Geomancy up. Oh, I'm taunted. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Never mind then. I need to double the Charizard still. I don't want to. No. Wait. No, I messed it up. Oh, I thought about it way too much. Oh, that's annoying. I hate when that happens. Damn timer. That's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, Zern should survive as long as I'm Moonblasted into it. But I clicked Moonblast, but it could be going anywhere. Oh, it's just dazzling. Is that enough for Zard? I didn't think it was. Oh, well, this isn't bad. Wait. We're bringing him on top. Oh no, because I still lose Xerneas even if you Heat Wave, which is really bad. Actually, it gives me a good. Next turn, I'll be fine though. Oh, if I Moonblasted Charizard, would have been so golden. That's really bad. That's really frustrating actually. Like, if I had 1 second more, I literally clicked Moonblast and I just didn't get to choose the target, so it just doesn't gleamed. That's really frustrating. And there's Ethereum. Oh no. I mean, that's going into the Landorus slot though, for sure, and then probably Stack Attacker is Trick Rooming. It depends. I don't think him on top can live that. Oh my god, if I just got that one... If I just clicked it a second earlier, I could have just cycled into Bay. Him on top's not going to live this. That's a real shame. That's a real shame. And Stack Attack is going to Trick Room, and then it's literally game over. Yeah. Oh, that's really frustrating. Yeah. I feel really bad about that. Like, 1 second more. I needed 1 second. I needed 1 second. We do get an Intimidate onto the Groudon, right? Groudon can't really, like, doesn't do a lot to. I mean, the best thing my opponent can do is Fire Punch and Charo Ball. Landorus. It pretty much has to lock into Rock Slide. Stack Attack again. I mean, I'm definitely protecting Landorus. But who do I go for? I'll just get rid of the Stack Attacker. I think Moonblast should get it. Oh my god, if I got rid of the Charizard, guys, I would have been in such a good position. Like, it would have been Groudon and Stack. I literally could have just switched in, hit him on top, and ground MZ the Stack Attacker. I feel really bad about that. Really down. Yep. Okay. Precipice. Miss. Miss. we had to believe. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. That's a real shame. Wait, did we see Fire Punch from Groudon? We saw Thunder Punch. I mean, if it's not got Fire Punch, I think we did see. This is going to do so much damage though. That was a crit. What a bad way to end like that as well. Like, oh my god, like we could have, like, I messed that up. That is really bad. That's so disappointing. Like, we could have 100% had that in the absolute bag. And I ran out of time. Oh no, that feels so bad. That feels ridiculously bad. I can't even say. Thank you for watching this episode. First 2 games, great. That game. I need to go back and watch what that Groudon had. We definitely saw Precipice. We saw Thunder Punch. If it didn't have Fire Punch, then that crit mattered. Like that, I don't know. I'm guessing it probably did have Fire Punch. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to double check. But like I say, if it didn't have Fire Punch, if it had like Swords Dance and Protect, then I mean that was just GG. But yeah, of course, that critical hit. I'll have to check if it's got Fire Punch, or maybe it didn't reveal it. I don't know. But you wouldn't have thought he would have gone Precipice there. Like if you've got Fire Punch in that position, you probably go Gyro Ball, like Fire Punch, right? Like I don't think or even Thunder Punch then. Like it would get it. Interesting. I don't know. That running out of time was just. I wasn't paying attention to the timer, and that cost me the game big time. I could have killed that Charizard. What a shame. And he wouldn't have got the Therium Z off, but, you know, it doesn't matter. Cheers for watching this episode, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all in a bit.